everybody. Welcome. It's Karen Lanoux from No Limits Businesswoman, and I've got Tammy Meyers from Quest Upon here. And hey, Tammy, I'm so glad to have you here.
Hi, thanks.
So I asked Tammy, she had gotten the latest Year of Wow Daily Journal. Oh, there it is. And Tammy, do you want to just tell us what your experience with it has been so far?
I love this. Like, I have used so many different planners, so many different, books to kind of keep me on track. I journal. I do a lot of things online because I type faster than I can write anymore.
Yeah.
However, with the Wow Journal, when I got it, one thing it really, so the overall goals, this was blank. I kept it blank for quite a while because I was like, I don't know how to set my GPS. But I finally did. So then I'm really happy. It's the first time I think I've ever really done it properly.
Yeah.
And then taking Quantum Leap, I actually filled it out. And that actually was really hard for me too. But what I started using it for was, I did start using it as a weekly focus for my task lists. But I have another journal that I do all my work in. So I've kept that separate. And this I have used now completely just for mindset stuff. So the way that I'm using it is like I visualize. So this is my visualize for the week instead of my top priorities. And so I'm using it completely for mindset. And it is changing a lot of things because now the stuff that I've been celebrating, which I never ever celebrated before, are showing up. Things are celebrated, like worth celebrating, and they're coming up. So, such as new opportunities. So I'll start with a quest formation for the day. I have one new client this week, and I go through the quest formation bit. And then my question for the day might be, how can money flow more quickly to me? And then amazingly, by the end of the week or so, I have a new client and, opportunities are showing up. Yeah. And so it's just that type of mindset that is like, and having it all where you can kind of look back and say, hey, that was amazing. That worked. Or, my gratitudes and all these things are just like, I love this book. So I'm really happy to have it. And then the clearing bits, because I was clearing them differently than I am now by using the Wow Journal. So where you have anything to clear, that's where I'm actually writing them down, because I feel like if I have something that I need to clear at the beginning of the day, I want to make sure that I look at that by the end of the day as well.
Sure.
And that's been really helpful.
Good. Well, that's so cool. So because I remember you got it. You've only really had it for maybe a month now, right?
Let me see, January 14th.
Right. So not even. Right. So, and I remember in the first week, it was like, well, everything I wrote down, it happened.
Yes. Yeah. Actually. So my first quest formation was I have one new client this week.
Yeah.
And by the end of that week, we had confirmation that we have a new client.
Yeah.
So it was kind of interesting that happened.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look quickly through my book.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really interesting things that, I can't see what I told you about.
Yeah, no, that's okay. But I think the thing is also the purpose of it also is just to kind of, so you can keep track and keep your focus on your mindset, right? So you're seeing what's going on in your mind on a daily basis and you're tracking that. So then you can look back and go, oh, I've already changed that, or, oh, I was focused on this week and now I'm focused on this week or this day. And how did I totally forgot about this other thing? Because that's what happens is that, we're so busy, we move on to the next thing right away and forget that we were even asking for something different, 2 days ago.
Oh, 100%. And the other thing that's actually been very good for me is handwriting the stuff down, which I haven't handwritten a whole lot of stuff for a while.
Yeah.
So handwriting my gratitude, because I write my gratitude where you have tasks and meetings for the day.
Yeah.
So I've changed that to my gratitude area.
Yeah.
But handwriting all of this stuff is there's that I don't know, mind to paper connection. that happens. And I think it's just so powerful to actually be able to do it that way, and then have it on hand. Like I have it in front of me all day long, where I kind of refer back to it a few times during the day. So
yeah. I know for most people, I'm the same thing. I can type really fast, right? And so to handwrite things is like, are you kidding me? But but the thing is that you're actually making whatever is in here physical. Right. Whereas when you're doing it digitally, there's not the same connection. So you're actually making something physical, and whatever that is, it's pretty powerful. So, and you've been experiencing that.
Yeah. And I've also started using like front and back cover, and you've got a couple pages blank in the back as well that I've used for goal setting and for visualization.
Good.
And then my front cover is called Mind Movies. So I've kind of I use every single page in it. It's all about mindset.
Yeah, that's fabulous. Well, I like how you've transformed it to work for you specifically, because that's the thing is I've made it pretty fluid. So you can move things around. But again, I think the most important things is what you're using it for, which is really just tracking your mindset and keeping yourself focused. So, because that makes all the difference.
It does. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. Well, cool. Anything else before we wrap up?
No, I just think it's a very helpful tool to be able to use along with your program, of course, but to understand how the QC3 method, because you also have it all in there, because a lot of times you kind of forget after you've taken the program, how does each one of those work? So I was really glad to see that you've put it in there as well. Yeah, good. Just so you can refer back to it.
Right, good. Well, so even if you hadn't taken, so it could be helpful for anybody who hasn't been through the mastermind.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. Well, thank you so much, Tammy. And Pepper thanks you too.
Hi, Pepper.
He wants to be part of us. So thank you so much. I sure appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and so for those of you who are interested in the Year of Wow, it's a yearly planner, but you can start anytime. So you don't have to start January 1st. You can start, February 10th. Which is today, but you can start July 18th. It doesn't matter when you start, you can just start at any time. So and again, I think it's one of the most powerful tools that I have, again, because it's incorporating the QC3 method. So if you're interested, all you need to do to go and find it is go to nolimitsbusinesswoman.com/Year of Wow. And you won't find it. You'll find the old versions on Amazon. This one isn't sold on Amazon because it is spiral, and so can't sell it on Amazon for some reason at that point with this way. But you'll find the old ones. But absolutely, this is a whole new version. So you want to get it from the link I just gave you, nolimitsbusinesswoman.com/Year of Wow. Thanks, Tammy.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay.